Hey everyone.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
That's
I'm glad I
good.
see your face.
Makeup free. All natural.
Yeah, me too. I haven't even combed my hair today, so I'm like, wonder if I should actually be on here right now.
Mine's that mama mess bun, that whatever kind of thing. The stay
Oh
at
well,
home mum bun.
I like your mom bun.
Yeah, all over
I
the place.
Alicia's on here. I'm gonna make her a host. Yes. Okay.
Hey Alicia.
I have to turn my music off. I'm just gearing myself up here. Can you hear me?
Okay, you should be host. So everything from now on is all you because I made you the only host.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's wait until people get on.
Yeah.
Hi, Natasha. What time is it there?
Hey, it's lunchtime. Just about to strike 12 noon.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-mm.
I love the time difference.
I don't know. Not everybody loves it because it's so confusing. I mean, it is hard to get onto every power hour because, like, sometimes you guys are doing it. It's like, I don't know, 3 a.m. in the morning here or something like that. So we're just going to try and get on when we can.
Yeah.
But today's
Well,
time was great.
that's good. There's another call right after this, but I'm going to jump on. So my family's not going to see me for 2 hours, but it's okay. You do what you got to do.
Exactly. So what time is it where you are? Is it 8 p.m. your time now?
Yep. For
Yeah.
me, a lot of my team is on Central Time, so it's only 7 for them, but yeah, 8 p.m.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You guys are having dinner and I'm having lunch.
Yeah. We just got done with dinner not too long ago. Made shrimp Alfredo. Oh, I meant to take pictures for you for Crafted. I used some seasonings.
Yes, the crafted group's great. It's giving me so many ideas as well.
Yeah. But I forgot to take pictures, so that's out the door. And it was super fattening. It was shrimp Alfredo, and it wasn't,
Oh.
it wasn't
I just
super
love the
great.
fact that our spices are so versatile that I don't think people realize how amazing they are to be a part of our
Oh,
range.
absolutely. Yeah.
Because nutrition is a huge part of our,
Yeah.
of
I
our
wish
group.
that they would make them bigger, like in giant sizes, so I don't run through them.
I know for me, when I've been finding people's stuff, I reckon the most two popular ones I've found is it Southwest Chipotle? What do you call it? Chipotle.
Yeah.
And the butter chive blend seem to be the quite two popular ones.
Yeah.
I've noticed that anyway.
Yep, I've gone through 2 bottles of the butter chive blend, and
Yeah, I've gone through 3.
and then I go through a lot of the lime Baja and the orange Baja Mexican seasoning, or
I love the Mexican one to make tacos.
Yeah, I put a little bit of the orange one in the shrimp I made tonight for the Alfredo, and it was really good. And some drops of lemon essential oils. Okay. Well, we should probably get started because it's 8:01 on my time. And I'm sure nobody wants to hear us chitter chatter anymore. But I just wanted to welcome you guys to Power Hour. I love them. I love the fact that it was created and we've continued it for several months now. And thank you, son. He was bringing me the seasonings. Appreciate that. You can take them back. But a little bit, I see some people I don't know and I haven't seen on here before. I'm Alicia Williams. I'm a 3-star director with True Vision, and I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I do this full time. I've been able to retire myself from a super stressful 911 dispatcher job, and I love it, and I would probably go back part-time if there was ever any part-time positions to be filled. That's how much I love it. But right now, True Vision is my focus, and I love my team and building my team even more. I love speaking, which prior to True Vision was not me, and it still is a little bit meh. But I do love building this business and meeting new people, and I love meeting my customers, and I've been able to build a True Vision team outside of my warm market. Most of my team is all over the country, and a few Canadians. So only because in my area we have 2 6-stars, a bunch of 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. So my area is saturated with True Vision, and it was that way when I first started. So I decided to hit cold market really hard, and I was able to build a successful business. I have a lot of people in Arkansas, and I'm getting ready to host my first meeting in Illinois with Sue Lagatola. I always love saying her last name. So shout out to that. We're having our first meeting March the 16th. But that's a little bit about me. And like I said, I was able to retire myself from my full-time job and supplement that income, and I make like triple what I used to make. So I'm loving it right now, and I'm digging these power hours and being able to help. So I hope you guys enjoy what I have to do tonight. I will have a little bit of homework at the end just because it's end of the month. We're pushing hard to get our numbers up and our PV up, and I know there's a lot of people pushing for Club 90 still, so a little bit of what I have is to do with control kits and tying that all into it, and then homework will be obviously to help push in end of the month. And I'm just getting over some crud, so if you heard me last week, I was helping with the power hour. You'll know that I was dying then, and I'm a little bit better now. So, and I've got to speak on Saturday at Jonathan's event. So I'm just hoping you bear with me and you don't leave me because I sound super nasally. But to kick it off, we always like to do birthdays on your Facebook profile. There's 2 different ways that I found out last week that you can get onto your birthdays and wish your friends all a happy birthday. It's just to create that conversation with them and let them know, a little bit to love on them, lets them know that you're remembering them. So get onto your Facebook, and if you haven't already, go to your birthdays. You can just type in birthdays in your search engine and it'll pop up, or you can click on events and then birthdays, and then they'll all be there. So if you've already done that today, you're a step ahead, and just hang out until we get all of that done. And let me know in the comments when you're done so we can move on. I don't know why we're viewing that screen. Okay, for those of you that are getting done, since I posted it into the comments, go ahead and post about Power Hour on your Facebook page. Just we like to do the hashtag True Power Hour, and then it gets it like feeding or trending or whatever social media people call it. I think it's trending. Just post that you're power houring with the cool people or something. Sorry.
¿Qué es eso? Si analizamos el uso, podemos diagnosticar el veneno químico. Anatoly dice que Krakow tiene más de sí, eso parece. Es una neurotoxina. El nivel que se hace con la protección evitando que el sistema nervioso lleve los mensajes a los músculos flexibles y respondan
¿Vas a llevar a Bilderberg?
No entendí nada, pero no soy.
Para
I don't
conocer
know who's unmuted.
Excelente.
Sandra.
El veneno no lo mate.
Alicia, if you go to the participants, you can go and mute her.
I can't find her. I knew that I could do that, but I can't find her.
She's muted now, Alicia.
I see it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Back to the chat. Are we all getting done with that? Birthday's done. Power hour done. Done, done, done. Okay. I have been fortunate enough to have an awesome team to push me to Club 90. I know a lot of other people are still pushing the Club 90. There's been quite a few that have made it. Even if you're not, pushing the Club 90, it's still really great to push our control kits. I 100% agree with the company on creating it and creating the customization for it because of the fact that you can put almost any one of our products that are geared towards getting you healthy and getting your weight loss down and helping you on your journey. I 100% agree with pushing those to almost every one of my customers. I left my book downstairs, but I was going to show you. My enrollments, I hardly ever enroll a preferred customer. If I get a preferred customer, it's from the orphan tree. Or if I get a preferred customer, it's because of a referral, gave a referral, my link or whatnot. I constantly am pushing control kits on my team just because, even outside of Club 90, because it is the best bang for your buck. It is the best kit that you can get in order to get that ultimate weight loss, that maximization on trying to get someone into their the best journey possible, setting them up for success. And those are the type of things that I tell people whenever we talk about what package to use. And there are 3, I know you've probably heard it if you've been on any of these power hours, a lot of the leaders will talk about what to tell or what to ask a customer when you're just starting out talking to them about our products. I am one that likes to, this is exactly what I say to them, I'm one that likes to customize things for you to make sure that you get maximum results when you start your journey with us. So tell me these 3 things. Do you drink water? Do you skip meals, especially breakfast? Do you go to the bathroom? Specifically number 2. And I don't make it awkward to ask that question because it's one really great point that people need to know, that during weight loss and just being regular in general is something that they need to be doing. Someone who is on a weight loss journey and they're drinking a probiotic or prebiotic shake that's protein packed might have problems going to the bathroom, number 2. And it's absolutely crucial to make sure that they have all the resources available, and given the fact that we have a product to help you cleanse your system, help your digestive tract, should be more reason enough for you to push not just our combo, but maybe our shakes if they don't eat breakfast or if they skip meals. I wholeheartedly believe that our heart and hydration is one of our biggest unsung heroes, just for the simple fact of what it does for our cardiovascular system. Little known fact, I've worked on an ambulance for about 10 years. I have a paramedic science degree, so all this stuff kind of intrigues me. I love pouring it onto people and I love talking about it, but I'm not going to bore you with this. If you guys need to, go in depth with the products, that could be time for another Zoom. This is just why I love pushing control kits. And I say push, but I don't ever have the problem of, you should do this. You should take these products all because of this, this, and this. I don't have to push anything. I explain why someone needs to drink water. I explain why skipping meals is not a good thing. I explain why eating protein for breakfast is very crucial, especially in weight loss. And so I don't have a problem getting someone into a control kit. I especially don't have a problem starting out with, that biggest price of $159, because I don't talk about the price. The price comes along after they've heard why they need these products. So with this being said, and while I continue to talk about it, make sure you go to your customer group right now, pick out your favorite control kit, maybe screenshot it from, our back office, or maybe you already have like a pic collage of it. This is the gut buster, the deal buster, whatever screenshot you have of like the control kit. And maybe just simply say, this is one of our best-selling kits. This is going to maximize your results. Use those keywords to draw people in, and you're not going to have too many problems getting that sold, especially towards the end of the month. These people want these deals. They think they're going to be missing out on something, and we're not going to have it next month when theoretically it's our best-selling product, so we're going to have it. And if Brister, I just heard somebody say, haha, Brister. I don't have chicken Alfredo in my teeth because I brushed them right before we did this. And I already said that I had fattening chicken Alfredo. Or no, it wasn't chicken. It was shrimp Alfredo, and I made it with our seasonings. Natasha and I already talked about this. You missed that. Anyways, so go to your customer group right now and go post about our control kits. If your customer group doesn't or isn't promoting that right now, maybe you only promote one certain thing a week, because I know some customer groups do that. Go promote whatever you're promoting that week. I know for a little bit we were only promoting one control kit per week. just to like showcase it and make it be known, you know, what each one of those products do.
Alicia,
Yes.
question for you. When it comes to the control kits, obviously price variance in regards to America to Australia. Obviously ours are a lot more expensive, just to the conversions and everything like that. We over here have a lot of struggles selling control kits because of the price point. And the reason I say that is most of people's wages, it's nearly half of people's wages.
Really?
One particular kit. So have you got any tips, or maybe other people on here have got other tips on how to come around that in really showing? I mean, we show the benefits. We show, you know, benefits of ingredients in particular products, you know, stuff like that. But we're just, you know, I guess any further tips on how we can better leverage them?
Sure. One thing that I like to say to people, especially if they get really hung up on that price, is why don't we at least start you out with these products right now? We can always customize it and change it and scale it back next month, but I always try and get them into that first month at least with that control kit. That way they have those 4 products in hand. So I do like to say, you know, let's at least try that for this month. That way you can set yourself up for success. Your journey is only going to be maximized by using these products. I don't really, Natasha, what have you been doing that has been helping for you personally?
Look, for me personally, I can sell control kits, but my method in selling them, obviously I'm the same when it comes to showing what the benefits of, say, Renew to heart and hydration. I go through the whole aspect of, you know, do you eat breakfast? Do you find that after dinner you want snacks and you're looking for dessert? You know, water intake, what's your water intake? I try to get them really nutted out exactly what their intake, because some people will say, oh, lots of water, but how much is lots of water?
Right.
Because lots of water to someone might be 2 glasses of water, right? And then for like Renew, you know, how often, I know it's a really in-depth question, but how often do you go to the toilet? You know, stuff like that. You know, that's what I go into. I go right into the nitty-gritties. Sometimes I say, you know, it might be awkward questions, but I said it comes down to weight loss and we're trying to assist you where possible. For me, that's what I do, but a lot of other people sort of struggle in that area to be able to leverage the control kits to the best of the ability. And I guess I'm just seeking out other ways or tips or guidance from anybody that may have better, you know, sell control kits easily, to maybe help my team other ways.
It could also come back to a confidence thing. Some people might not feel confident asking someone to spend $159 if $159 is expensive for that person. So I like to let my team know when we're talking about it and we're first starting and gearing up for Club 90s or any time we talk about control kits in general, is I always let them know that you have no idea what that person on the other end is willing to pay to get the weight off or to get healthy. You have no idea what they're willing to pay to get off of a prescription medication. So I'm constantly just drilling into their brain to say, hey, you don't know what that person is willing to do unless you start out from the top. So it's more of a confidence thing, I think, with people than anything, because I was that person that would always just push the combo until I realized that, what am I doing? I take this, this, and this. Why wouldn't I want somebody else in it? So, like you said,
I think ours too comes down to skeptics too. Australians are very skeptical, especially when it's coming out to cash flow. And I find a lot of the answers we seem to get back with other people is the fact that they're not going to delve into spending, like, you know, for us over here in Australia, including everything and tax, everything's $245.30 or whatever, for a control kit. So I think a lot of the time too, I think it comes down to you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to go and push out $245 and, you know, with most people having, you know, somewhat experience of another product from, you know, elsewhere. So they're skeptic a lot higher with investing in that kind of amount. Do you know what I mean? Without having some kind of try.
Absolutely. I don't know. I just think it goes back to, you know, having the confidence to talk to people and to start out, you know, in a much bigger realm than just our combo. But also, I mean, I can't say because I don't have a team in Australia or South Africa. I only have a couple of Canadians, but I know that Debbie Johnson can maybe hop on here and see what she does because I know she has similar issues up there as well. You know, trying to sell control kits or trying to talk to people because the price difference is different there as well. I don't know if maybe she could hop on and see what she does or how to make it a little
Hi,
bit
Alicia.
easier.
It's Deb. I'm here.
Hi.
Actually, Natasha is a part of my team in Australia, so we chat a fair bit about the methods and stuff that we use. And I think a lot of it really, you know, people will buy from you when you've built that relationship of trust. And I think a lot of it, like you were talking about, is confidence in approaching people. And right now in the international markets, how can I say this politically correct, but people's belief is a little down. And I think that is showing in the way that we market products. So a big part of it is you have to believe in yourself and you have to recruit yourself first. If you're not believing in yourself, then it's really hard for somebody else to buy from you or really connect with you. So that's one of the biggest things that we're focusing on right now is, you know, personal development and really getting people to believe in themselves again.
Absolutely. I agree
Definitely.
with that 100%. And I think that just being able to connect and knock ideas around with other people and like-minded people like these power hours and seeing how other people do it and what they struggle with and what I've struggled with and taking little bits and pieces from everybody, I think that it helps tremendously. And if you do struggle with, you know, even having the confidence to talk to people about a control kit or our products or selling or whatever the case may be, start recording yourself or stand in the mirror and follow a script. If you need, I used to be a script girl and I used to just send the exact same script to everybody until I realized that those people are reading right through me. And I wasn't selling
so
anything because I thought that a script was good for everybody across the board. And it's not. You have to be personable, that you have to read people, you have to be able to know what you're saying. I mean, you don't have to know every ingredient in our products, but you do have to know that Heart and Hydration is, you know, a heart healthy product, or Renew helps our entire digestive tract, or, you know, that our shakes are protein packed, but they also have a probiotic and a prebiotic in them. You have to kind of know those things, but you don't have to know everything. But you do have to, I can't speak now. You do have to know that not to sell yourself short and just try to sell just the combo. I don't know. It's just it's going to be a confidence builder, and then, like Debbie just said, self-development is going to be your best bet in building that self-confidence.
Oh, definitely. I think that's the thing. And as, like, you know, Debbie and I have had conversations as well, is, you know, in the international markets at the moment, there is, you know, a lot of belief and stuff issues at the moment and stuff at the moment that sort of, I guess, would be hounding a lot of the issues as well, I believe.
Yeah, and I think we're going to move through that. We've been through tough places before, and every time that we've been in a lower spot and we focus on the personal development, leaders come out of that, and we have so much growth on the other side. It's, you know, it's really encouraging. We just need to be there for people now and support them. And I do think, like you said, Alicia, these power hours, they're huge because they bring everybody together and they give us all an opportunity to boost one another and no one needs to feel isolated. There is an opportunity every single day to come together with people in this company that are here to listen. And, if there is one thing that I think I would add to what you've been saying, Alicia, is when we're talking to people about control kits and the contents, I love the way you went into the products and, really listen to understand rather than listening just to respond, to really understand what that customer.
Absolutely. I don't think that one control kit is good for everyone. I think that we have the customization that we do now to build upon that and make sure that everybody gets in what they need. If somebody is truly lacking energy, I would pump them full of Reform or whatever you have, especially in your area, or the True Control drinks. Just customize it for your customer. And Sue said something up here that I wanted to read to everybody. Where did it go? She says, I also ask people what you're comfortable spending monthly on your health journey. You'd be surprised at how many people say $200 to $300. And when I first started this, it blew me away, the money that people were throwing away. Like those meal plans, not like the HelloFresh or, that send you, the box to make your dinner. I'm talking like the Nutrisystem where they send you these already pre-made food, if it's delicious or not, I don't care. But people spend $400, $500, $600 a month on this pre-made food stuff. It blew me away when I found out about that so then I started adjusting things. And I started to tell my team, if you're having trouble with talking to people, make sure that you're asking them, what have you already done in your journey to try and lose weight? And you would be surprised at the answers that come from that, because some people will say, I've been on this product, I've been on that product, and nothing's worked, and you'd be surprised, but I've been to the doctor and tried Adipex and this and this and this. And that's scary stuff. The money that they've spent already, when we have this golden ticket here, this magical product, don't ever try to sell it as a magical product, because that turns people away, and we're not a magical product. Anyways, but we have this incredible product and all of these complimentary products with it for $159. So if you can find your niche, your way of talking to people, because your way of talking to people is going to be completely different than mine, and get away from, start with a script, start in the mirror, start recording yourself talking to people just through your phone. Maybe send it to your upline, send it to another associate, send it to a sideline, and find out your way to talk to people, whether it be on the phone, whether it be through Messenger, face-to-face. I still struggle face-to-face, especially with my friends, just because I've built my whole market on Facebook and Messenger. And I'm good on the phone now, I'm good on a Zoom, I'm good, wherever, but face-to-face, it really, I don't know, kind of weirds me out still, but I'm getting better because I'm continuing to do it, and I'm continuing to build on that. So you have to continue to build on yourself, and just find out what works with you. Build on a script. Start with a script and build upon it. My hey girl, what's going on? Isn't going to be the same for you if you don't say hey girl to people, especially for Jonathan. Okay. So if everybody has gotten done, let me see if there's any questions. Okay, so the next thing, if you guys have already posted into your customer group, and I've gone on this long tangent about control kits, and I love the help that we've gotten so far, so I appreciate you, Natasha and Debbie, and anybody else in the chat too. Real quick, let's go post in 3 yard sale ads or cold market groups that you have been working. And I've got some scripts that I use in cold markets. I just said I don't use scripts. I don't use scripts to talk to people, but for yard sale groups, I do sometimes. Let me get them, and then I'll post them in the chat. Here's one that I use. And then if you guys have any that you would like to share, I would gladly appreciate it too. Hi. Were you trying to scare mommy?
No.
No. Where's dad?
Mm,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's go post this in 3 yard sale ads or cold market groups, wherever you're posting your ads at. I don't know. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Jonathan, nobody's praying. Trust me. So I use the script that I put in there. It just says, hey guys, I have a weight loss support group. We have recipes, exercises, support, and products. It's free to join, and if you're interested, just drop me an emoji and I'll add you. For the longest time, I was scared to death to like send friend requests because I didn't want to be put in jail, and I've gotten over that fear now, and I kind of do that a little bit. I'm not saying go friend, 100 people right now, but maybe if they drop an emoji, you can go ahead and send them a friend request. And Haley, I know, has been using this one and it's been working. Who wants to lose some weight before summer and needs motivation? Just super simple, and it's been working for her. I know it has. She's mine. So do that into 3 of them, 3 yard sale coal market group, and then let me know when you're done. And we'll move on. I have something really awesome that I hope will work really great towards the end of this. I like to call it the trickle effect. And if everybody does it, I think it'll be awesome. Especially for the end of the month and you've got customers just eyeballing your Facebook. And I've been trying to keep up with the chat. And Jesus and Jonathan sound nothing alike, just so we're all clear on that. Jody, if you're going to put a picture, I haven't been putting a picture in that one that I posted, and I know Haley doesn't either, but if you do put a picture, just make sure you put it in the comments. So I have before, I have put a before and after of myself and just said, here's my results. Everybody say hi to Lucas. Okay, get down. Tell Dad you want a popsicle. Okay, Haley, that's fine. Oh, I see what you mean, Jody. I don't normally put anything. If it's just that script in the yard sale ad, and then sometimes I'll put my before and after in the comments. Heather, I know that that's all she does. She puts who wants to lose some weight before summer and needs motivation. It's simple, to the point, and it gets people really intrigued, especially if after like 5 or 10 people comment on it, it gets seen by a lot of people. What time are we at? Okay. I have several other things to do, but I think that I have to cut 1 or 2 of them out. And do you mean like after people start saying yes, add me, or yes, just simply reply, I'll message you, or simply say, I'll send you a message, or I'm messaging you, or maybe say, check your friend request, something like that, something along those lines to reply back to them. Or if you have one that just blows up and it's got 20, 30 people, I would simply just say, I'm getting to all of you as quickly as I can. In order to speed up this process, you can go ahead and send me a friend request or a message. Teresa, that's a great idea. Anybody that I add from a yard sale group anymore, and I've invited to my group because you can't add them anymore, but anybody that I've invited, I send a link of our customer group in my message to them. That way they have every access point to get to my group. Okay, a lot of you are saying done, so I am going to, you can continue to put your questions in there, but I'm going to continue to move on. While you're on Facebook, I want you to go and find 1 to 2, depending on if you've done this today or not, 1 to 2 new interest groups. Interest groups can be anything you're interested in. It can be anything your kids are interested in, anything that, you have an animals or family life, or anything that you like to do, a hobby, anything like that. Go find those groups. There's millions of them on Facebook. Go find those groups. Don't post in them. Just ask to be added to them or like them. Most of them you have to be added to, but go at least add yourself to those groups. And I don't want you to post anything in them tonight. I want you to just sit in there, maybe like some things, but don't post in them tonight if you get added to them. It's going to help with the Facebook algorithm. It's going to help your interaction with Facebook. And Facebook won't hate you for jumping into a group and just starting to post. How do you go sending a link to them frequently with Facebook taking down links from using too much? I don't really have that problem. I never really have had that problem. Just that one time when Facebook was super weird about 6 months ago and took down everybody's links. I just simply go slow. And I don't mean like I take days to do it, but the other day I had 50 friend requests in Facebook, and it made my anxiety super high. So I did 5 at a time. I did 5 in about 15 minutes. I let it set for a little bit. I did 5 more. And this is just adding them to my personal page. This isn't putting them into the group or anything. So I just take it slow, do 5 at a time, add them, and then maybe take 10, 15 more minutes and then go and add them to your Facebook group. Just do 5 at a time. I wouldn't go more than that on anything you do because you don't want to go to jail. Several people that say as soon as I mention the info group, they say a big no. So don't call it an info group. Just call it a support group, a weight loss journey support group, or what is it that I send? A weight loss support group. Just sometimes it's all about wording. And if they say big no, then move on. There's a million other fishies in the sea. Natasha, I did that on, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. I had 50 friend requests, and literally it was 5 every about 15 minutes, and then I would add them to my Facebook, and then about 15 minutes later I'd add 5 to my customer group, and then I would message 5 of them, all 5 of them, after I tagged them in our info. I did the ATM, and then I moved on to the next 5. But I took it really slow, so it was kind of like an all Saturday, all Sunday thing, just to knock them out and get them done. That works too. No pressure customer support group. That's a good one. Okay, A lot of people are saying done on the interest groups, and I'm sorry I didn't post like assignment numbers in here. I didn't keep up with it because I got on a tangent about control kits. Okay, we're going to go to shift things around, and I hope that everybody can get into their back office now because I know it was down earlier. Mine is up because it's been up. If yours is down, just let me know before I go into this, and I can still tell you how to do it. But I made a report that is all for me, all my level ones that have been active in the last 90 days but are not active this month. So I'll simply just write down the instructions and you guys can go in and build it yourself. If you're not familiar with it, going into your back office, you're going to click on business and then report center. And please, somebody let me know if you can't get in before I walk you through this. And you're going to click the plus sign. If you're on a phone, it's going to take a lot longer. So if you're on like a computer or a laptop, it might be a little bit quicker, but you can still do it on your phone. It's just going to take a little bit longer. This report I just labeled active last 90 days because it's just personal to me. I just wanted a list of anybody that had been active in the last 90 days up until this month that isn't active now. And I, of course, did it before the 25th. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I should rerun it now, and I won't have this many results. But, okay. So my fields are going to be, while it loads up, sorry. In my filter, I have level is, and I just click 1. Last order date, and I put in, I think it's past 90 days, is, and then past 90 days. So I'll put this in the chat too, but let me explain it first. And then active, no. And that's going to be towards the bottom. And then in my content, I just wanted to see, I wanted to see the ID, the first name, last name, associate type, and last order date, because this is going to pull retail too. I think that was all. Yeah. So last order date, associate type, last name, first name, and ID. And then this is going to bring up anybody that has been active with you in the last 90 days as your level 1 that hasn't ordered yet this month. And I'm going to have to rerun my report and print it out because my silliness did it before the 25th. Yours is still down? Crap. Okay. Well, when you get logged in, go ahead and either write, I'll type these instructions out and I'll give you other things to do while we're working on this. But if you're not done with the other assignments, go ahead and do that while I type this out. And we'll go from there. Or if anybody has any questions, I can sometimes multitask. It's all right, Kelly. We're going to do something really cool here in a minute. I'm going to blow the socks off of everybody. Or I think so, at least. Okay, get into your back office and click on business and then reports. And then you're going to create this report that I'm putting in here. Okay, and the content is, I'm sure mine is not the only one that's running slow. Okay, so this is going to be a report you can work on later, but make sure that you either screenshot it, copy and paste it, or do something so you have it later.
So,
It's not muted. May.
This is cute, and I appreciate Lino for the effort, but what I really need is for him to understand me. We're supposed to be partners, and by not putting me on the track, I really feel like he was dismissing
How do I mute you?
pulling me to my dreams and music.
I want to apologize to you,
May, can you mute yourself?
making you feel that I don't.
There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me mute you. Okay. So for this last thing that we're going to do, I'm going to give you scripts to send to these people that you just made this report to. I'll put them in the comments while you guys are doing this last assignment. So listen to these instructions carefully, because you can either go really great or be a little bit of a disaster. But if we do this really great, I think it'll be phenomenal. In Angel's words, phenomenal. So I'm just saying that's something that should be trademarked with Angel, is phenomenal. Hang on a second, and so I can bring this up. And then you guys can all go to my Facebook, and I'll send you my link. Okay. So what we're going to do is something that our team likes to do, and I like to call it like the trickle effect. So I'm going to post something on my wall, on my Facebook wall. I'll send you all my link to my Facebook. I'm not saying that you need to send me a friend request or follow me or any of that jazz. I'm just saying I'll start it, and then you all will follow me, and it'll be super great. So I'm going to post something that says, I would love to see my friends that have been hit with the true bug. If you've met your goal or not just yet, I would love to cheer you on. Drop your before and afters below. You guys can go into depth if you want to post, like, dropped 40 pounds, gone from a size 16 to an 8. That's probably what I'm going to do. But if I started this and everybody posted on mine, and you all go back to everybody that has posted on mine and you go post it on theirs, the trickle effect from everybody doing this is you're going to get so many people with before and afters on your own page. And I know that Angel's done this in her and True Dat, and I know that Sabra's had this done in the Dream Team. So if we could just make sure that after you've seen it posted on mine and you go and post it onto somebody else's, and you just keep doing this onto everybody that posts, the trickle effect is incredible. It's awesome to see, all of these comments and all of these people's pictures, and I can't tell you the last time that we did this, I can't tell you how many people that responded to me and was like, look at all of these people. I can't believe all of these people. And are all these people your customers? And I have to explain that no, these aren't all my customers, but these are all my friends on True, and how much of a life-changing journey this has been for them. So, okay, and I know the comments are blowing up, but I had to get that out before. Okay. So, Jonathan. And yes, this is only going to work if you make your post public. So after I make mine public, and you see mine and you comment on mine, go post this on yours with your before and after, or you don't even have to put your before and after on there, but make sure that you go and post on everybody else's that has commented on mine. That way, it's fair for everybody and everybody gets a ton of comments. And especially if you just we're going to put a hashtag in here too. If you make sure that you put the hashtag in there, you'll be able to find this for everybody that participates. And it would make it fair for everybody to see all these before and afters, and your Facebook get blown up with all of this.
Alicia, sorry to interrupt,
Yes.
honey. Did you post the instructions for that report or no?
I did. I'll redo it here in a second after I get this going.
Did you put it maybe to somebody specifically? Because it's not showing for everybody.
Yeah, it looks like I went privately to somebody on an iPhone.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll
fix it.
I'll fix it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, let me get this posted on my Facebook, and I'll make it public for everybody, and I'll send you my Facebook profile, and then we'll make it a trickle effect, and you guys all follow suit. I should have had this ready, but I probably would have pressed send before it. I can type fast. What should our hashtag be? Anybody? Clever ideas? This works really, really great whenever we do it in our customer group too. So we just did one, I think over the weekend is when I posted it. And everybody that is in our group went on there and put their before and afters. And I've had one sale personally from it. And I don't know how many other people have, but I just thought it would really help with end of the month. Drop your before and afters below. And you can, if you want to reword this, more power to you. But this is how I'm going to put, okay. Did we figure out one? So when you go and you search for a hashtag, all you have to do is go to your Facebook, just like you can search birthdays. Just type in hashtag and whatever we choose. True Power. We've already done True Power Hour. Let's do True Bug, True Fever, True Bug, True Love, True Power Hour. Oh, I'm the most indecisive person ever, and you guys are throwing all these awesome ideas. Okay, True Bug. That's what we're going with. True Bug. Oh, I should probably make it public for all of you. Two seconds, and I'll give you my link. I just sent it privately. Hang on. There we go. There's my link. So then if you have a before and after and you want to share it, just share it below mine, and then make sure that you click on the person's and the people's above mine and yours, and watch the trickle effect, because everybody should be posting upon everybody's. Okay, and then I'm going to send those reports. You don't have to send your own Facebook link in this chat because this chat will go away and you won't have it. If you just make sure that you go to the hashtag TrueBug, TRUBUG, or click on my name. If everybody just clicks on my name now while we're on the power hour for the next couple of minutes, and as long as you sorry, squirrel, as long as you see that and you click on that, you should be able to do the trickle effect where you post on mine and then you post on everybody else's above it and then go back to it and post on it again, or post, not on it again, but find out who's posted below you and go to theirs and post on it. Everybody should be able to have that trickle effect. You know what? This never got recorded. This is Stacy's fault. It never got recorded. Are we having trouble with this at all? Don't post the same pic. Oh, yes. Great, great. I probably wouldn't post the same picture on everybody's Facebook. I would probably change it up, add a smiley face, put a different border, use a different picture because Facebook might not like you doing that same picture. You guys, it's working. Okay, I can't wait to go and click on all of yours and post mine. Awesome. Okay, and just super quick, just make sure that you go back to it. You can find me in your activity log if you didn't save it. You can click follow me and find me after this Zoom is over any way you need to, but we need to make sure that you're doing the trickle effect. So you're not just posting on mine, you're posting on everybody's. So everybody that has posted so far, you should also get a notification of, and you can go back to it and post to it. This is working out beautifully. And make sure you remember that the hashtag is true love, or no, true bug. You can go back to it as well. You can just look up true love or true bug and find out everybody who's hashtag true bug. Okay. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for jumping on and listening to me ramble. I hope you got something out of it. Amy, when you click your link, it takes me to Facebook login. I don't know about all that. I'm not super tech savvy, but I don't know about that. Maybe you can just look me up. It's a Facebook profile picture of my husband and I. He's got an Alabama hat on, Roll Tide. It's just my first name and last name, Alicia William. You need which instruction again, Percy? I didn't give you guys the content for that report. Content is, sorry. Type, last order date. associate type, and lost order date. And I didn't give you guys the scripts that I wanted to give you, so we'll have to do that on the next Zoom that I'm on. Okay, and just make sure that when you're posting these, that you leave it open for everybody to view, or open to the public. Yeah, Prissy, just search the hashtag TrueBug, hashtag TrueBug, TRUBUG, and you'll see what everybody is doing. And then make sure that everybody goes and posts your before and after for everybody else. And you'll like have all of these people posting their before and afters for your whole Facebook friends to see. Okay. And it's 9:03, and I didn't want to keep you guys over because there's another call tonight with Tanya Williams and Stacy, and they have a bunch of guest speakers, and I really appreciate all of you guys for coming on and listening in. And it is recording. All right, Stacy, you're not fired. Thanks, guys. I love you all. No, you rock. Thank you, guys.